Here are all of the supplements that I take on a plant-based vegan diet. If you're new here, hey, I'm Healthy Emmie. I'm a nutritionist, a weight loss specialist, and the creator of Slim, the all-inclusive platform for mastering your ideal weight on a plant-based diet. You'll get a customized meal plan, workout plan, daily meditations, daily journal topics, all that good stuff is in there. Weekly Q&As with me, access to me. So click the link in the down bar or on the screen here and let's get started. Not to start this out in such a cliche way with, what is the definition of a supplement? I feel like I'm in the 4th grade trying to write an essay. The technical definition of a supplement is, but to me, what it really means is, shout out 4th grade me. In all seriousness though, remember that we are talking about supplements today, not replacements. So I'm not talking about magic bullets. I'm not talking about things that can replace great lifestyle habits like eating healthy, sleeping enough, moving your body, de-stressing, mindfulness. So all of these things really are only going to give you benefit if you're already taking care of your body in all of those other ways. So please remember, how you fuel yourself and how you eat is number 1, and then these supplements can come and fill in the gaps. First and foremost, vitamin D, specifically vitamin D3. And let me take this opportunity to share with you the launch of my vitamin D3. I had been asked time and time again to create a vitamin D3 vegan supplement. So first, you can get it, it's linked on the screen, it's linked in the down bar. You can get it delivered to your door every month. You can save money when you do that, so you don't have to worry about it and you don't have to worry about being deficient. Vitamin D, normally you're going to get from the sun, or if you eat animal products, you'll get it from things like fish. But if you're on a vegan or vegetarian diet, or if you don't spend much time in the sun, or if you have darker skin, you need to make sure that you supplement with vitamin D. I live in Boston, and although I have this beautiful olive sun-kissed skin, it's all fake. I'm an Irish gal. I'm white as the wall. I'm transparent. I glow in the dark. And for that reason, when the sun comes out, I'm out. Love the sun, but I love hats and sunscreen even more. I need to keep this skin healthy. And because of that, I don't get enough vitamin D. Like I talked about, if your skin is darker, you're probably not getting enough vitamin D because your skin has more melanin in it that's going to prevent you from absorbing vitamin D. If you live somewhere like I do in Boston, where we don't get a lot of sunlight, you're probably not getting enough vitamin D. It's estimated that about 43% of Americans are deficient in vitamin D, not even low in vitamin D, deficient in vitamin D. I specifically supplement with vitamin D3. So there's vitamin D2 and there's vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is more effective at raising your vitamin D levels. But the thing is, vitamin D3 is found mostly in animal products. So it's really hard to find a vegan D3. Even if you're buying a supplement, it's most likely going to be from a non-vegan source. So I made sure to create one that is totally vegan, totally plant-based, no animal products. And you know how I do it. No sugar, no oil, no gross stuff, no unnecessary fillers, just vitamin D3. And it's 125% of your daily value in one capsule. I take this every morning with my breakfast. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin. Vitamins A, D, E, and K, ADEK, are the fat-soluble vitamins, which means you do want to take them alongside of a meal to ensure that you are absorbing the vitamin D. Vitamin D is essential because it helps your body absorb calcium. So especially for my ladies that are postmenopause, when you are more likely to develop osteopenia and osteoporosis, it is imperative to make sure that you're getting enough vitamin D, because if you don't get enough vitamin D, your body is going to turn to your bones and take calcium from the bones because it's not absorbing the calcium from your food. So please make sure that you're supplementing with vitamin D. There are other benefits to vitamin D as well. If you're familiar with seasonal affective disorder, it's because you're not getting enough sunlight, you're not getting enough vitamin D. So supplementing with vitamin D can help with mood regulation as well. Next up on my supplement flight is made by yours truly, vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 is essential for the formation of red blood cells. This is why people that are low in B12 often develop anemia, because of the function of vitamin B12. It also will help with energy. So if you're low in B12, you likely are experiencing fatigue, low energy, low mood, and it helps support a healthy metabolism. So a sluggish metabolism is linked to being low in B12. And it's estimated that about half of the population is on the lower end of the B12 spectrum. Now, if you are vegan or vegetarian, you are going to absolutely want to make sure that you're supplementing with vitamin B12, because vitamin B12 is found in and made by bacteria, and bacteria in the soil and in the streams is going to naturally have B12. But due to modern sanitization, we're not getting enough vitamin B12. Now, animal products have B12, but that's not because animals naturally have B12 in them. It's because they themselves are injected with B12, or they are eating the soil and drinking from the streams that have the B12 in them. So everybody's got to supplement with it. Even the cows that people are eating are probably being injected with B12. Without enough B12, your energy levels are going to drop. You are going to experience, you could become anemic. You will be fatigued, low mood, sluggish energy. Not good stuff. So it's so easy to supplement. And unfortunately, with both of these supplements, both of these, the ones that you're gonna find just in the stores willy-nilly, are gonna have a bunch of junk added to them. They're gonna have sugar, oil, GMOs, unnecessary fillers, additives, sugar, yuck, yuck, yuck. So I made the cleanest one you can find, vegan, clean, premium ingredients. You can actually buy these together and you can get them shipped to your door every month. You don't have to worry about it. That is what I recommend. Take the stress off. Don't worry about any of the implications of being low in either of these. Bundle them together, get it shipped to your door every month. Bam, done. And if you already have the B12 monthly shipments and you want to add on the D3, just shoot me an email and I'll add it on. You won't have to worry about a thing. Next up are kombu flakes. You can do kombu flakes, you can do dulse flakes, you can do wakame flakes, but all of these are going to be a source of iodine. Iodine is essential for the functioning of your thyroid. Now here's the thing with iodine. If you already have a healthy thyroid, supplement that iodine, keep that thyroid healthy. But if you have a damaged thyroid, about 1 in 5 women, it's estimated, have issues with their thyroid, then iodine can actually aggravate the thyroid. So you'll want to check with your healthcare provider before you go ahead and just start taking kombu flakes or kelp flakes willy-nilly. But I currently have a healthy functioning thyroid. And how do you know if your thyroid's healthy or not? Well, when you go for your annual physical, as you should, check your TSH levels. TSH is thyroid stimulating hormone. So let's pretend like I'm thyroid stimulating hormone. If my thyroid's working beautifully, I'll just be, telling the thyroid, hey, do its thing, keep doing your thing. You're doing well. Thyroid in the normal range, TSH in the normal range, great. If your thyroid's not working, I'm gonna be screaming at your thyroid, work, work, work. And then your TSH, because I'm TSH, would be high. So if your TSH is high, it means that you have an underactive thyroid and you'll be struggling with things mostly like weight gain, sluggish metabolism, constipation. Everything's just kind of downgraded in the body. So I would consult with your healthcare provider, make sure that your thyroid is healthy before supplementing with something like kombu flakes or dulse flakes to get in your iodine, because we don't want to aggravate your thyroid. That's that on that. Okay, next up are flax seeds. Flax seeds are a great source of omega-3s and also phytoestrogens. They're great for regulating and keeping healthy female hormones for women of all ages. I do about a tablespoon of ground flax seeds daily. Here's the thing though, you don't wanna buy ground flax seeds from the store. You wanna buy whole flax seeds from the store and you want to grind them yourself. So I will link this below. I got this on Amazon for, I think it was like 11 or 12 bucks. So worth it. And I grind my flax seeds every Sunday. I'll grind my flax seeds for the week. I put them in a container and I put the container in the fridge. And this will make sure that the flax seeds that you're using are a good potency. If you are using flax seeds that were ground in a factory 12 years ago and they've been on the Whole Foods shelf for 6 years and now you're using them, then you're likely not going to get as intense of the benefits as you would if you grind them up yourself. Now, the next supplement that I want to mention isn't very much a supplement, it's a food, but I often get asked about protein powder. I don't choose to use protein powder. I like to use more whole food sources. These are lightly processed foods that I'm gonna show you, but these are my favorite sources of protein. So tofu and tempeh. I get the organic tofu and tempeh from Whole Foods, but I wanna tell you something. To be honest with you, this isn't the best choice of tofu because this one doesn't have calcium chloride added, it has magnesium chloride, and there's nothing wrong with magnesium chloride, but I would rather have one with calcium chloride because then you get the calcium with it. So I'm not perfect. I go to Whole Foods, I have a Whole Foods down the street from me, but I wanted to be honest and let you know that if you are going to use tofu as a source of calcium, and I know I'm talking about protein, to get one that has calcium chloride added. Just look at the ingredients. And then I have tempeh, and I love tempeh. It's a fermented food, so it's great for the gut, but these are my two favorite sources of plant-based protein. Oh, and I love seitan. I get this from the Asian market. You can buy it at the grocery store and it's labeled as seitan. They call it maijin, I think they call it. But this is, if you have an allergy to gluten, this is literally gluten is what it is. So I wouldn't recommend it if you have any gluten allergies, but I do love seitan. At this point in the video, if you haven't already set up your monthly subscription of vitamin D3 and vitamin B12 from me, what are we doing here? This is the high, listen, I did it all for you. I spent years looking for a vitamin D and B12 that I trust, and I couldn't find one. So I went to the lab. This is years of work. Just trust me. I did it all for you. I tried it all. I looked at it all. This is the best a man can get, Gillette. This really is it's the cleanest you're gonna find. So get this set up. If you're already a subscriber and you wanna add on the D3, just shoot me an email, we'll make it happen. If you got your monthly subscription set up, let me know in the comments so I can give you a little shout out and thank you for supporting me and supporting your own body. So listen, I mentioned calcium as I was talking about my tofu here. And so I want you to watch the next video that pops up because the next video that pops up is gonna be what I eat in a day to get enough calcium on a plant-based diet. That'll pop up on the screen next. I love you, honeys, and I'll see you in my next video.